Thank you. Wow, what a great morning. All the great technology on show, and they all have one thing in common. They cannot work without accurate data. My name's Roger Hatfield, this is David Cox, and we're here to introduce you to CloudTrade. Our technology processes millions of invoices and other documents in real time, and we apply rules and validations at the point of capture, ensuring 100% accuracy on the data that you will receive. We currently work with global organizations such as IBM Shared Services and SAP Ariba, as well as several discrete freight audit, TMS and P2P providers. And we process documents carrying over $25 billion worth of spend annually. In summary, our technology is an Azure-based solution with geolocation, containerization, and scale sets, whatever that means to some people out there. A proven solution with over 500 customers and in excess of 20,000 sending organizations, and a global solution which is tax compliant across Europe and North America that you can integrate to or white label as your own for your own revenue stream. Now, we usually work with large logistics documents, but for the purpose of a live demo, my colleague David is going to run you through a simple international logistics invoice. David, show them what we've got under the hood.
Okay, thanks, Roger. The point I want to make is that any system that processes complex logistics documents must be configurable to the specific business rules. You probably already have those documented somewhere in some business operational guidelines. You may even be using those in some manual capture process. The capture process needs to apply non-intuitive decisions to the data. This is a rules-based problem that needs a rules-based solution. So not forgetting, the objective is to remove all manual processing in the capture. It's not to assist manual processing, but it's to remove all manual processing so that you can automate end-to-end, giving you the ability to operate 24/7. On the screen, behind me now, you can see a cut-down version of our production system. This is not a user interface. If you want to see our user interface, our transaction manager, our reporting tools, then pop over to our booth and I'll demonstrate them to you. It's here to show you the document processing in real time, which is what we're asked to do for FreightWaves. Also, you can see on the screen, there's a demo, a folder with a demo file in it. There's an inbox and an outbox. And all I'm going to do is pick up this file here in front of you, this PDF. You can see this is a mock-up of a PDF. As Roger says, we purposely kept it simple, but the principles apply equally well to more complex documents. I've highlighted a few fields as examples. You can see the port of loading as La Spezia. For those who are good at geography, they don't need to know, but otherwise it's a rather industrial town in northwestern Italy. And we also have the port of discharge as Piraeus, obviously in Greece. The unit of measure is a container, and the container size is a 20-foot by 8-foot dry container. What we're going to see is how we manipulate this data as it goes through the system with some business-specific rules. So I'm just going to drop this, drop this file in, if I can pick it up. Double fingers here. Copy. I'll just drop it onto a folder. The application at this point in time is picking up the document. It's just preparing the document for processing, and at this point it's extracting the data from the document directly from the PDF data layer. No need for OCR, no need for all those OCR errors that you habitually get with OCR-based systems. And we're about to enter the rule system. The rule system uses a backward tracking search algorithms in order to capture the data from the semantics.
So just to be clear, this is checking and validating information captured against data sets that have been previously supplied or we're punching out to. In some cases, replacing, augmenting the data in the extended output.
And you can see at the bottom, in the bottom pane there, we've created an output file following all the validation, all the business rules. The whole process took 22 seconds to run. and it runs entirely automated. We'll just take a quick look at the output file. In this case, it's a simple CSV, but it could equally well be an XML or a JSON or whatever you needed to ingest into your system. Just looking through some exemplar in the data, you can see that the port here, the port of loading, was La Spezia. In order to ingest this into the system, that has been automatically encoded with a port code. Not only that, you can see the same for Piraeus, but also we've derived the country of shipping, La Spezia is in Italy. The fact that it was La Spezia is in Italy wasn't on the document, but in order, again, to ingest this document into the system, we need to know the country of origin, and we can see here the unit of measure has been captured successfully as the container size.
Right. Thank you, David. Great job. That practice almost paid off because you give me 20 seconds.
Yep.
So the 3 things I'd like you to take away from this session. Real-time processing within minutes of receipt. 100% accuracy, validation at the point of capture, and that's very, very important. Fast engagement and delivery model, so much easier than implementing EDI, AI, and RPA. Come and see us, booth K18. Find out more about us. 2, 1.
1, 0.